Hey everybody, it's me, Father Scott, your pastor. I hope you're having a great week. You know, we have two exciting things that are about to start here at St. Joseph. On September 16th, we will begin our new class of RCIA. We have this class every year, and I'm excited for it to start. We're also going to start this year, on September 19th, our adult formation, which this year will be RCIA squared. You know, sometimes people get RCIA kind of mixed up. They maybe take the I and the C and switch them around, which would be Rica, or short for Ricardo, which is Spanish for Richard. You know, my brother's name is Richard or Rick. He's a pretty cool guy. You should meet him sometime. The other thing that people might do is switch up the I and the C and then change the A to an O, you know, like RICO, which is Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. Do you remember The Dark Knight, that really awesome movie? In that moment when they realized that they could charge all of the criminals at the same time using the RICO Act? Yeah. So sometimes people get that mixed up, but that's obviously not what we're talking about today. Sometimes people also might make the mistake of RICO and then they add the letters L and A. Like that great product that can help you with a sore throat, Ricola. Ricola. But that's obviously not what we're talking about today. But what we're really talking about is RCIA. RCIA stands for Rite of Christian Initiation for Adults. It's the program that we offer to help those who are wanting to come into the Catholic Church or just inquiring and wanting to know more about the Catholic Church and what she teaches. It's a weekly program that goes through various topics that are at the heart of what we believe as Catholics. It's a program that was started back after the Second Vatican Council, but really what it does is it goes back to the early church and how the early Catholics, the early Christians, brought people into the church. It's a great thing for those of your friends and family and co-workers and neighbors who just want to know more about the church and what she teaches. So I encourage you to invite your friends and family to join us. Again, we'll start on September 16th at 7 p.m. in the Parish Center. Now, for those of you who have been Catholic all of your life, maybe you're what we call cradle Catholics. I personally was baptized when I was 10 days old. I don't remember it. For those of us who have grown up Catholic, I've always thought that going through RCIA would be really helpful to learn what the church teaches about various things in the church's teaching. And so we're going to offer this year for our adult education, just like we offered something last year to learn about the Gospel of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. But this year we're going to mirror our RCIA program and offer RCIA squared, which stands for Relearning Catholic Info as Adults. Just like we do in RCIA, we're going to take all of those topics that dive into the various teachings of the church, and we're going to offer them in our RCIA squared. Only we'll probably go a little bit deeper so that we can learn a little bit more since we have some background already being Catholic. But I hope that you can join us for RCIA squared, which will begin on September 19th. And you have two options. You can come at 9 a.m. in the morning or at 7 p.m. in the evening. We will teach on those various topics, and then you'll have an opportunity to go deeper and try to think about and talk about how those topics might have an impact on your life, especially now that you know a little bit more about them. So, friends, please either come and join us for RCIA squared, or maybe both, invite your friends and family to RCIA. RCIA begins on September 16th, 7 o'clock in our parish center. RCIA Squared begins on September 19th, either at 9 a.m. or 7 p.m. in the church. Friends, thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a good weekend. I look forward to seeing you at Mass and at the Fall Festival, and I hope that you have a wonderful week.